It's time for football now. I'm Meredith Gorman in the PNC Bank studio at Nesson. Cam Newton and the Patriots head down to Kansas City this week to play the undefeated Chiefs. And of course, it'll be a good test. The Chiefs are led by Patrick Mahomes, who has 9 touchdowns and no picks this season. In his career, Mahomes is 1-2 against the Patriots, but he was able to get the win in their last meeting, which took place back in December of 2019.
Patrick Mahomes, what are your thoughts on him as a player?
Yeah, I mean, all the superlatives that have been said about him, I'd just be repeating them all.
We just gotta, play Patriot football. Simple. And if we do that, control the line of scrimmage, stick to the keys to win. We really can't just focus on something that we cannot control. And that's being, the defense. We know we have to play complementary football throughout this game. And I believe we're putting ourselves, stacking practices on top of practices that gives us enough confidence going into the game on Sunday.
Over on the practice front, a couple bright spots for the team this week, with Gunnar Olszewski and Damian Harris both returning back to the field for practice this week, despite being on IR. Both of them are eligible to be activated and could see some playing time this weekend. The Patriots ran all over the Raiders in last week's game, and with the running back group nearly back to full strength, the question now looms about who may see that lead back role against the Chiefs this weekend.
I think it would probably be Sony Michel, simply because he looked so good last week against the Las Vegas Raiders. He had the 38-yard carry, the 48-yarder. Looked like he might have been ready to lose his job before last week against the Raiders, but he showed a little bit more tackle breaking ability, showed some good vision on that 38-yard run. Didn't get a lot of play, didn't get a lot of touches, but it was probably one of his better overall games. Caught 2 passes out of the backfield, was used as a blitz pickup in pass protection. So I think that moving forward, you might see a little bit more of Sony Michel, but he could have a short leash out there as well.
Now, the NFL managed to make it through week 3 without a COVID outbreak until it hit the Tennessee Titans this week. The team announcing multiple positive test results amongst both players and personnel, leading the league to postpone their game against the Steelers and leaving the team's facility shut down until further notice. Bill Belichick shared his thoughts on the situation.
Obviously, a good reminder for all of us of the situation that we're in, and regardless of what we have or haven't done up to this point, it really is about what we do each day going forward, making the right decisions and controlling what we can control.
Now we gotta end the show on a high note with a look at some of the fashion that Cam's been sporting on game day. Check out this ensemble from last week's game. It's pretty spiffy. He said fashion helped take his mind off of football, so now we gotta wonder what look he'll come up with this week. All right, well, that'll do it for the show today, and thanks for joining us. I'm Meredith Gorman in the PNC Bank Sports Studio over at Nesson.